People can actually start using the strictness of this new rule to get free penalties.
Yeah, they already have.
Yep.
And to send people to the sin bin.
They already have. It started already. And I don't want to know which team I throw word for. Storm already start exploiting. It's so obvious.
Look on the people you seen with the brother sleep.
So why Rajiv after I know?
Rajiv not ready for the smoke it, man. Rajiv
put on your clothes, Rajiv.
I thought my apple would have lasted the entire session to make me look like more of an asshole, but I think I might have to get another one. So in time.
But they still wouldn't see me either, because I still have some like
Yeah, right. Everybody know your face, but I know everybody know your voice.
Yeah,
anyways, let us begin.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
See, ITV live I know, and it's a swimsuit for a minute.
The man is half naked. Why are you like this?
Yo, how would that? Yo, the girl in sugar daddy. Yo,
Get away.
Oh, they started recording. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Rugger's Corner. We are your hosts, Dario, Dowie, Xavier, Doctor, and Rajiv Haughton. I trust you're all doing well. I trust you're all happy, staying safe. Stay safe to listen to the podcast, guys.
Me not happy and me not do well. Not at all, brother. Nope.
I hope everybody but Rajiv is quite fine.
Yo, me the man, I'm mumbling all the time. I'm in the wall.
Moving.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we should have done this episode Wednesday, but due to technical difficulties, we were unable to. However, due to some recent news since the night, a couple hours ago actually, we had to do this
in the last 15 minutes or so.
We had to do this episode.
But let me know from morning. I'm upset from morning.
Anyways, just a bit of context of what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what happened during the week. Last week, State of Origin. Some very despicable calls that were made during the match. Why the St. Illawarra Dragons is such a dunce-bad team.
Blues!
And that's for last week, but we're going to cover it this week. This week now, here we have some plane trouble. In here, and we're having a lot of plane trouble traveling these days because apparently only certain sport can make it for tournaments these days. But I better say if you did for run a 10-second race, you reach same time. But oh well.
The shade.
I want to know if it is just.
I need to change your name to Umbrella or Tapali.
I want
definitely
to know if it is a sport thing or it is
Rajiv,
sport planning. I'm saying I want to know if it is a sport thing or is it sport planning.
From what I read, it can't be poor planning. It had to do with like the airport or like immigration or customs.
Because there's no way. Listen,
so it's either COVID precaution or some kind of security precaution.
What kind of security precaution? So let me get this straight.
It's between security and COVID, from what I read and what I heard.
All right.
Put some
context. Hold on. So, all right. Let me put this all out of the way. It cannot be COVID. Because first of all, there's no way you're going to look at me and say you have a bunch of athletes coming through your airport and you're not going to say, hey, can I see if you're vaccinated? Do you have a vaccinated pass? Some nonsense like that, Zine.
But Doc, them have to do them COVID test before they left Jamaica.
Exactly.
The antigen test.
Them have to have a positive test before them left the island. So it cannot be anything about COVID.
Yeah. Even though I didn't want to talk about it this early, I just want to know why only Jamaica this crap ever happened to. specifically Jamaican sports. I can't ever say it's only rugby.
See me a lot of foolishness or positive test. I have a negative COVID test. But I'm upset now, like I'm literally upset.
Like, no, just think about it. Like for every sport that Jamaica plays, there's always some form of foolishness or keep up just before the team or individuals are supposed to reach a different country. But tell them to come to Jamaica. We welcome them with open arms.
Remember when one of our players was arrested on suspicion of being some kind of criminal?
Yep, I remember that.
This was what, like 3 years ago? Or more?
Probably more than that.
Let us talk about the good stuff.
I swear to God, I thought it was a joke. I was laughing the whole time until they actually came back and were like, yeah, it actually happened.
Gents, make we talk about the good stuff before we get in our feelings, because when I will go in our feelings tonight, and it's not going to be there.
My whole weekend must up because honestly,
my belly's full, so I won't get emotional.
Females them they want to play, honestly.
I might get emotional tomorrow because I really was looking forward to I have an alarm set to watch the girls play.
I would not have been able to watch their match, but I know for a fact I would have been sent highlights. Honestly, I was definitely looking forward to Naomi, Antoinette Sinclair, Shani Garden, all the ladies. But those three specifically I was looking forward to. One, because of their debut. Two, they are my friends. Three, I do enjoy seeing them play. So to know that they're not even going to take part and we have to wait a whole weekend for
wait. As it relates to the female team, will we talk about the elephant?
You shall address everything.
Hold on. Let me before I say it out loud. This is not controversial topics.
Oh really? Is that a fact?
We are the same host, but I don't want to be too controversial on this show.
I will say this from now, Rajiv. If you want to say it with me, it's because
send it in the group. Just look, please.
No, I know what it is already. I don't need to look. I already know what it is.
What is it?
A certain individual who has been in the team for a long time is all of a sudden no longer there.
Okay.
And if we're going to do that, Dario, are we going to talk about the other young elephant in the room? Actually, 3 elephants in that room. In fact, Rajiv know exactly who me I talk about. You definitely know who me I talk about. As a matter of fact, if certain people watch this, they will know what we're talking about. And I see, my phone for speed dial.
Send it in the group, just so we're on the same page.
Hey,
I don't want to come out. I don't want to just blurt it out, because we might just get in our feelings and start talking about
the line of topic for tonight.
And the thing is that
NRL,
because we didn't really write down.
No, I did write down topics. Ask Rajiv. I did send him some topics that we were going to do. I just didn't think that we were going to mash both of them together.
Okay, the thing is that I did not mentally prepare to do controversial topics with rugby.
Hey, but hold on. I never had no intention of doing it, but the minute you mentioned elephant in the room, I said, well, it looks like we're going there.
So let's not go there.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me will talk about it. I might not
for your one time. For your one.
I'm not fair.
Wow.
Anyways, I think we have.
Why are you so low though, Rajiv?
Yeah, that I wonder.
Now you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're low, like say
you're still low. You're still low.
Like your mic now work or something.
Yeah, you
using the earphone again?
Yeah.
Are you alone there right now?
Nope.
Gotcha.
I'm using the earphone.
All right,
so you're afraid you'll wake her up?
Oi, yeah, say. I don't want to hear she call for daddy in this recording here, so we could just continue.
Oh no. She not there.
Anyway,
Let's start. The first topic. First topic that is on the agenda is that is the massacre, the absolute destruction of what was once a great state that no longer exists. My God, 50. My word, 50.
I left my blue masks. All my blue masks are in the car. I can't bother go for them. But
Oi, if I cut my vein right now, people, you'll see blue leaving out of it. You'll see it. But
I do have a blue water thingy.
that works. Actually, you're supposed to have any 3 POR jersey I put them somewhere. I'm sure.
But
Gentlemen, I did not watch that first half. But my God, when that second half started, it looked as if I was watching Exit versus GC.
the one in Jersey.
Guys, we need to start being properly attired for Ruggers Corner and wear rugby jerseys.
Should I go for my GC jersey right now? Because it's just right around the corner, you know.
Yeah.
I'm Exit Jersey. I'm a player jersey.
One
I'm a Vikings jersey.
Yeah.
And I think I mean I move from me there right now. No?
Yeah. Now I feel better. So, the massacre, 50 to 6.
Yo, see it? Big number 17. Don't know. So, gents.
6.
Don't worry.
Massacre.
Exit Jersey.
44-point difference.
We're not one of Eagles or Junkers around your ear. Anyways, gents, you see that first half? I could not believe my eyes when I saw the so-called battling team that is known as the Blues ripping the Maroons to shreds. They literally, it was like watching one of your favorite cartoon. And I one of the best episodes, you still can't believe what happened. Brother man, I saw one of the best shift to the left side of the field. The winger was literally on the line and could not stop it. To how crisp the passing was. We don't even know the halftime scoreline. It was 23-0.
It was a
and then the worst part about it. No, the worst part about it. Like, it just so unfair. The Blues have the farm number 7. No disrespect to Daily Cherry Evans, but he did not turn up. He never turned up. Munster was non-existent. Maroons forward pack soft. Valentine Holmes, I doubt I even see him run the ball for even 30 meters. Blues had the farm half back.
It's the year of the Blues, sir.
It's not an era of the Blues. If we're in an era of the Blues will lose the last series. But anyways, we're not talking about it. We're not talking about that because even though I'm still upset. But a big shout out has to go out to Tom Trbojevic, the Sea Eagles fullback, to know that this man came back from having a shabby hamstring to literally having the best stats I've ever heard in my life. This man has about 30 line breaks in about 7 matches. I have never heard such a ridiculous stat since Valentine Holmes' debut season when he scored 24 tries in his first season of first grade. The man literally, Trbojevic literally played as a second fullback the whole match. The man was playing right center. Tell me, no, picture that in your mind, the two of them. Right center playing secondary fullback for the entire 80 minutes. Picture that for a second.
The man basically come back to play. The man never come back to lie down and make people say, yo, him wash up. The man come back to show people say, yo, him still got it, and he would just
can't wash up like some man or they not some team, but me not call no name still. Dragons.
Some man over?
Nah, saying wash up like some man team still. Dragons. Broncos.
Anyways, the man just come back and show them say, oh, him still can play and him still willing to play. You get me? The man never just come back off an injury like some other players and take them up and get married.
No, but
the
you know,
man
the most
come out
interesting
and
thing-
play.
most interesting thing still for me is that Fitler, for some reason, was deciding he wanted to put Jack Whiten as the 6. And in my head, me I say, when we put Jack Whiten as 6, I knew Maroons would have beat them. I just knew Maroons would have beat them by wood. Brother, you see that boy Jerome Luai? Boy, Samoa, kiss goodbye to him because he's not playing for you this year for the World Cup. I can guarantee you that. Australia take,
again.
brother, Australia take him up fast here.
And you know, so I believe it though. Like,
No, that happens a lot actually.
No, to be fair, it does. But you have a couple of them that are defecting back to their home countries. I mean, I started with Jason Tamalolo. Though to be fair, Tanga still now win a World Cup. No disrespect. No, it's just facts, right? I know. No disrespect to the other teams, but World Cup between really and truly it's Australia's to lose, to be honest. The farm that they have the players in, it's theirs to lose. And even without Mr. Cameron Smith, they're still a very strong team. New Zealand, let me tell you the New Zealand problem. The fact that Australia exists. The fact that Australia keeps on taking their players away.
The man they don't take the place anymore, sir. Them just offer them something better.
No, but I just so you go. So and some of my players that normally play for New Zealand might not even play for them this World Cup. Man, them say, yo, hear me I say, I put my family over rugby any day. Cause no for them not see them wife in a while. So I really blame them still.
Mm-hmm.
If only New Zealand Warriors could have offer back Sean Johnson a deal. Pain.
If only.
But anyways, second Origin should be coming up soon. I am extremely worried because even though it is Blue Series to lose, for some reason, they decide that they want to make things exciting by making a complete ass of themselves in the second game by dominating a match and losing somehow. Don't ask me why.
I'm honestly gonna be surprised now.
Of course, I'm not surprised because you play for your Blues team and I see them damn foolish them do too, so you know.
Listen to me, sir. Anyways, the man never gonna get.
Whoops.
Hopefully, we know what to do. When we feel like the man get complacent, and then what they do the foolishness. Don't talk, I mean, no, the GC getting
up from
intercast season, so be a.
Sir, you're running me 2 times. Let me have this moment.
Yeah, and don't make it have to be a third. Yeah. So,
Dario, you hear that?
I'm barely hearing anything he says, but
the man say, yo, don't. Man say, man running me 2 times. The man say, yo, don't make it be a third. My God, the threats. My God.
all these threats.
Anyways, off of Origin and into the NRL world. So, the crackdown still a play, gentlemen, because I want to know if the crackdown really still a play, you know, because I saw some very colorful hits last weekend. Hold on. So let me give you guys a scenario, right? Man jumping for a ball. Man misses his jump and is falling on his back. Man hits him, catches him with a straight elbow, hits the ground, and that player is sent off. Let me repeat.
Hold
on. Let me repeat. Forward catches fullback, jumping in the air. He falls to the ground and he's falling awkwardly mid-air. Forward catches him awkwardly with the shoulder, full to the face. And my guy is sent off. Straight red card. No sin bin or penalty or warning. I despise Broncos a lot for have been one of the most spineless teams of the new era. However, that call was complete bullshit, just as the other two that happened this morning. But you know, Peter Vlandis, you got what you wanted. You got a completely confused game where people are still questioning their morality. So well done.
I don't understand.
All right, hold up.
Or somebody can slip and you are going to the tackle and you get sent off. Like how mega momentum.
Like,
Oh,
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Vlandis gonna like explain the guidelines to this new strict rule? Cause
Let me say, Vlandis is quite.
no, but alright, I don't know if I sent you the video of the Rabbitohs versus Broncos.
Yep, I saw it.
I forgot the name of the number 3 center who got the breaker. He intercepted the ball, got the breakaway.
Ian Gagai was tackled by
Gagai, yes.
He was tackled at the right shoulder, but his hand reached around the neck, pulled him out of the door, and I explained to you why they won't call it, and I understand why you are aggrieved.
So why is it that if I stand still and a dude launches headfirst into my arm, I get called, but if I deliberately touch your neck with my hand, it's nothing? It's inconsistent.
You see, I say this a lot, but you see all of the retirements that are happening so early for some of the players, that had a lot to do with the crackdown being so consistent. I'm not saying that you guys can't have a crackdown on headshots now, because sometimes you have some guys who do some headshots unnecessarily. And surprisingly, a lot of the guys have fixed up their technique, easy themselves, and have been playing much better than they ever have before. Jared Warrior-Hargreaves is one of those persons. I think Jack Hetherington of Bulldogs, he got sent off for 2 dog shots that he did. And he did it purposely because of frustration. But since then, clean. But the call yesterday for the Cowboys, which shifted momentum and gave, who were they playing again? Let me check the video and see how we're going to play. Yeah, they were playing Rajiv Sharks. So
hold on. Let us get some information on it. Hold on. Yeah, mirror.
Yeah, they were playing Sharks. So they say they want the players to fix up their technique, right? So the forward is running to Reese Robson. The forward is already slipping. Reese Robson adjusts his tackling position so well that if he goes any lower, he's going to hit the man straight at his ankle, Lindval style. Man catches him right in his head. It's a double tackle. And Reese Robson gets sin binned for a man slipping into his shoulder. What? What?
I've seen it hits where it was shoulder to shoulder.
And
they were.
And then Pantapaito, Ashley Clean. You know what? We need to talk about this man. You see, Ashley Clean as a referee in our NRL. I have seen some incompetent referees, you know. No disrespect, you know. But Ashley Clean, him. This man has given some of the most egregious calls I have ever seen. And you know the worst thing, you see, because the referees are mic'd up, you know this man said, it's careless contact. Bruh, the man slipped into the man's shoulder. He went, the number 9, who is not short, went as low as possible. And that's careless contact. And I understand why the Roosters player got sent off, but it's still bullshit.
I have nothing to say. Because it will continue every week. I mean, I'm going to make blood pressure.
No, don't worry, Rajiv. Don't worry. You see when a hot match I call Tonga versus New Zealand or Tonga versus Australia happen again, man. And when 10 chance flare, and I want to see if they go send off every single player off I pitch, man. Don't worry. We'll see if they go send off everybody off I pitch.
Yep.
I'm just wait till
1v1.
We just wait for Origin. where you see all of the star players, them just ban. They just get banned and you just have to pick out all like under 18 and under 19 youth them. And let's see how well that is for the game of rugby.
Well, like the rules are. Look, all right. The video I sent when that guy made the breakaway, it was in the referees group. The only question I ask is, why is it not illegal? And I ask that again because there are times when dudes have stood still and people launch into their arms, their forearms, and gotten cards. There are times when guys have hit shoulder to shoulder and gotten sin bin and so forth. So he still grabbed him by the shoulder, by the collar, and swung him. So like, how is it different now? Contact to the shoulder, hand to the shoulder.
I guess it's not considered malice if it's a try-saving tackle. almost that Peter Vlantis I try to tell you, say once you're chasing the player and it's not met with malice. Brother man.
So what about if I'm not tackling a player and the player still gets tackles himself basically?
You want to remember that Xavier hit what Xavier get from Whiten. You remember that? You remember said Whiten wrap him up all now. It was just a blatant shoulder charge. Whiten did not get sent off. He did not get carried for it, and I sure know he did not see the match review committee the week. So imagine if Martin Tapper went back into his West Tigers days. We all know how he was when he was at West Tigers. Imagine if that part of Tapper came out again. Tapper get banned every week. I could go even further. If Sonny Bill wasn't as up in age as he was now, and he was still a sprightly young buck, God almighty, match review make money off him till him weak.
True.
And this was when shoulder charge were considered rugby. Better yet, if Greg Inglis ever came back into Rugby League in NRL, I am sure he would run right back to England. But oh well, what do we know? We're just a bunch of disgruntled fans, as Peter Vlandis likes to put it.
There are no clear guidelines set. There's no clear explanation. Even in the referee group, when I asked the question, they answered me by saying there's no clear contact to the head. I'm like, there's numerous times where there's no clear contact to the head. But dude's been getting Sidman.
Same thing I told you this morning. I knew that was what they would tell you.
I had a feeling that's what they were gonna say, but based on the other sin bins in that week or in that round and the rounds before, like how is it different? Make it make sense.
I'm not going to be one of those Twitter bots who is going to say it's team favoritism. I've never been one to even go down that road, because as far as I'm concerned, every team get them players banned one way or the other. Some teams get them banned more than others, like Storm, because them don't know how to teach them players how to run properly to their players. Yes, I am still upset that they are allowed to run with their shoulders up and hit the people them. Now, I stop saying it. Storms is a dirty set of players.
Can we talk about how Storms has more props than a theatre set?
Well, to be honest, at one point they had the best playmakers. It was Cooper Crank and Smith and Mr. Billy Slater himself. So I guess they have to compensate one way or the other, but the mentality of being a dirty player is still there, because Cameron Munster wants to put it off as if, oh, I just play hard because I like to win. No, sir. You're coming like one of my teammates. Them you don't know how to take losing. That's why you kick out I man them. The man get fined for the same action twice.
If only we could call names on this program.
No man, you see the name calling thing. I learned my lesson the last time, you know, because when I met no man come call me in the middle and I come talk about how me can make a female team, you see me?
No, we can't make a female team. What's that?
Well, first of all, I'm not a female, so.
No, what I know, as Bradshaw did mention, if we turn trans, look how fast they would have start cuss.
I want to be trans president.
I'm not good.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
it
this.
tonight.
I'm not
not
doing
doing this tonight.
Why not? If you don't,
Because
if you don't let me sit in the White House and run the country, you are transphobic.
But just glad say,
I'm gonna cancel you.
oh well,
glad say, and
they
that
can try.
when them call and not mine because they would have been greeted with some real colorful words. Real colorful. Trust me.
Like the rainbow.
Alright, so as it relates to Jamaica,
Jaja, which one are we going to do with the World Cup League? All right, let me and Rajiv first apologize. We have an apology to set up because me and Rajiv get way too dark last night, way too fast. So let me start by saying I am very sorry for overreacting. And like a female would say, it's just because I'm passionate.
Yes, we are very passionate. We are very passionate.
Like people,
You can't blame us.
You didn't even understand. Yes, if you see our own, they see local players who run left way and tackle way and do all of these things when we are playing out here. We don't understand the joy when we see these guys' names for a World Cup. No, go get it.
Not even World Cup. Not the World Cup. What's the name?
Just to see their name overall.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So the fact that when I pulled up our Instagram and I see a training squad and the only man I can say is a real yard, it was Abiwa. Yes, we did upset. Very upset. I understand all this nonsense about having experience, but hear me I say, last time I checked, Tonga never have no experience yet and then beat New Zealand just because.
Yeah, right about that.
Just because they had the heart. Brother, New Zealand was winning that match, and New Zealand decided to, oh, we can't handle the pressure. Like a certain team, I know what we not can.
Not even that. Look on Japan will do it.
No man, a regular thing, no man. Nobody not surprised about that no more, man. The first time it was shocking.
The first time they beat them.
Right.
The first time are basically young players.
You know, I'm going to say about that first win, everybody when they say, why Shaka century. It never too shocking to me personally, you know. Because some of my players I was watching, I was following some of them closely. Yes, people, I do watch Union, even though I don't like it that much. I do follow Union. But I was watching that much, and trust me, the momentum of that match shifted so many times. Brother, you know who I expected to be in the finals? New Zealand had to be in one anyway. I never expected Australia to make the finals. Argentina and Japan I expected. But Argentina run out of gas.
Yeah, for real. But it is what it is, yeah.
Yeah. But
made for longevity.
Yeah. Although they beat New Zealand other days still, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, but last night we let our passion got the best of us.
Yeah, but you know, after some clarifications, we did see 14 of our local players who were picked on. Just want to go over their names. Mr. Ryan Nashi Grant, 1. All right, we're going to say it for now. 6 Sharks players, 1 GC man, 2 Dragons. Liga and Dragons.
And look here. You see the people them, we are going to talk about why so much Sharks players get picked. I'm going to look on the stats, brother. How much championship Sharks, how much championship them win, how much of them players
why are you so close to the
work. You get me? Look on the stats them before you come and talk about printing or whatever.
No, but really and truly, you know, as if they picked players that are considerably junior Sharks, maybe they could say something. I mean, there are
nobody I come to talk about because I am a coach and no brother. No, and not because I am a coach, and because of facts.
Let me say this. I don't have anything against Sharks. Yes, Roy, I don't have anything against Sharks. Just don't like some of your players, and I won't say why. Anyways, the players that were picked deserve to be picked because they have proven more than one occasion, locally and internationally, that they have what it takes to make a World Cup squad. Nashi, has proven himself numerous times as one of the best playmakers this country has. Pong is a machine. Is somebody so small. Tino, you me I say, I still have PTSD flashbacks from the fact that man run left me so fast. You me I say? The less said about WD, the better, because I don't know what that man feed pan. More steroids. No offense. Oh, I can only say it's all I can say out of all the Sharks players is only two I am unsure about. And we all know who those two are. Rajiv know who.
Me know who.
Which two?
Call name for the audience.
One of them is a forward and the next one is a boxman. The same boxman that was Miguel's quote in cricket terms, quote unquote bunny for almost the whole of 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The other one, according to a certain person who texted my phone last night, said, I didn't good for a run straight and lose meters.
I have nothing to say.
Dario still a pick up my move. That's the worst part.
Listen to me now.
Alright, Dario.
You have some players where one time I see them perform when they play for them club.
Cha.
Check your phone already?
Apart from that, then they perform as good people play for anything else.
My head is hurting.
I assume I guessed right.
The first one. But anyway.
Yo, if I was a billionaire, I would give you about $1 million for that.
Listen to me, you know. You have some players when they come to them club.
Best thing about Earth.
When they come to anything else, it's like, man, let's play for playing safe.
To be fair, one of them did prove a little bit in 2019, say, he has what it takes. However, see, after what happened in the nines day, yeah, man, that will forever cement something. Brother, man, I have that video on repeat so many times. It is so, man. Yo, people, man, it's so bad.
Name of other player, no, please.
Which other player? You already put them in our group.
Okay.
And them there too. We are that one.
Well, Rajiv was thinking somebody else then.
Me?
No? And them two that Rajiv are that about. The rest of Sharks, man, I mean, in our eyes, they are proving themselves. So, they are very capable. I mean, not that those two persons aren't capable, it's just that.
Anybody text my phone, I can ask me what them talk about.
No, oi. We not call no name. Use on the head. Anyways.
Nobody asking no question.
Mr. Siobhan Bailey has been selected as well. Big up to my brethren. Don't know. I believe he does have a good chance, even if he is played as a forward. Don't know that man runs at anything that looks like a brick wall. But finally,
as a passing 13.
Finally, after thousands of years of waiting, Murray is in. Yes, make it happen. I need to start a petition. And Adrian is there as well. Just if anyone wanted to know.
Like, was there any question? Hold on. Which Adrian?
All.
Which other Adrian?
Thomas?
No.
What?
Adrian.
Aru? What? Hold on. Rajiv, hold on. Will you just say what I got Dario? Adrian Thomas? Hey. Well, I know. I might bring that enough, but let's just say, I know for a fact, if that man was ever picked in that squad, he might get clobbered. More than how we can get clobbered in that England match when he play out so. Yeah?
There's only one thing I actually see. I've never faulted when play. They run across the field
Yo,
and
speaking
then
of that English
try
match,
going a gap.
Uh-huh.
That's the only thing I see. Where
You know, say,
I like what him do.
we need to dissect some of them match good
no, but
matches.
like, cause I played the nines against them, it was fun. But like, I learned some stuff,
Like,
the catching of the foot and tipping people over.
yeah.
Cause I'm short, I have a low center of gravity. Everybody else is taller than me. So when they hit me and I drop, you're not getting me on the ground. And they were rocking left, rocking right. A dude went for my legs, two dudes on my upper body. They were twisting and turning, and they could not get me down. So I was like, okay, let him go. The one guy who held me up said, let him go. And he catched me and just tipped me over. And I was like, this shit is legal? I was like, yeah. Romy had taught me this. But we stopped in Jamaica because our tacklers were too wild.
Hold on, you mean after attempting to get up to try to get a quick play ball, like them just get a little shove and you go back and you like lose a balance or something like that?
So they hit me, but I spread my legs
Mm-hmm.
and I'm bracing against them and I'm able to balance and just not touch ground. So before the referee could call held, so they could release me, he quickly told them to let me go and they just tipped me over. So he would put his foot right behind me and get me off balance and then just it can't be like a wild swing. He's still holding on to me. So he put the foot either beside mine, like outside of mine, or behind mine, and just slightly get me off balance and then just kind of teddy bear me to the ground.
Oh, I mean,
I forgot that was legal, but we stopped it because we were too wild, especially at the high school level.
Probably still are.
I mean, maybe some of the senior teams could try it.
Rajiv, what you just say?
If nobody brought me foot, I shoot one of them.
That's nice, man.
What? I didn't hear you.
No.
If nobody tried that with him,
I don't like it.
It's legal though.
I don't like. Yeah, it is legal, but I don't like it because
all right.
Go practice and make sure you do it good.
All right. The main issue with it is as I said before, the violence, sir. If Landis is giving us sin bins for nothing, we can give you one as well.
Yo, red card. Protect me, red card.
Well, you must come back at all,
Never.
Anyway, but seriously though, like that's something we need to start implementing because it's a pretty.
First of all,
Dario,
especially against me, like if I when I'm quick enough and I spread my legs, like there's like very few people who can drop me.
First of all, if there's
Dario,
one thing,
if we are going to do that, players out here practice it and then should do the right way.
That's what I said. We need to implement it. Meaning we need to practice it. Don't just say, "Oh, you can trick
the wrong way."
Hold on, oi. I watched the Lionhearts match versus Jamaica very intently, and I know that none of our Jamaican players are no slouch when it comes to tackling. Probably a few of them can't really save their life, but I mean, them still capable. But Lionhearts showed me some very interesting things that even when it's blatant, you can get away with. I remember a specific tackle that they did. I think it was a Kamise or one of them. They held him, and because he couldn't get to the ground, one of them locking leg, them try to fall him, and then the next one, the one with the scrum cap, yes, me not forgetting, man, because he gets sent off in a match too, if I remember correctly. This man held Kamise's hand, the hand that he's trying to palm with, and literally was beating it down. Not in the way say, yeah, try to drop him, literal beating of the hand. And I'm like, so can I really now go call this? Can I really make the man to get away with this?
Hey, Romy was furious about that. And it's not the only thing in the match.
Come on. the thing was on Facebook. Everybody has said, so hold on, come on, really now go come and call it. The man is literally there holding the hand. It's not like say you try to bring down the palm in and
let's not say Kemo, let's just say referee.
No, I call him name already, so you don't go on bad. Hey, everybody knows I'm not pardon certain things or some referee do. And some unfortunately him too consistent with it. No offense.
Listen to me now. As a part of the referee league association, I can't let you abuse the referee.
Yeah, I say, stick to running away from here. That you need to do. That you need to do. Yeah?
I can't allow you to go on an onslaught.
You mean you can't allow me, sir. Relax. Take a chill pill.
Bear in mind that
for the record, you can actually get a red card before the match.
We are humans. We make mistakes, sir.
And sir, did I say you're not human? Yes, you're quick forgetting your feelings. That is your problem.
Anyway,
do not abuse the referee.
Me. You see, this is the problem with you Jamaicans. You know? You're giving constructive criticism and it's abuse.
We're very sensitive, sir.
That's why they never win the blasted match.
Talking about match.
The first half, they made it look they were just. And the Lionhearts were so frustrated.
And then second half, a certain man forgets say, he was at the back of the defensive line and forgets say, he's supposed to cover. No, really and truly, me not forgive that. Brother, even me and Romeo talk and Romeo cuss about it to this day. The man them a shift and use Jesus Christ. The man them a shift. The ball. You were the last line.
So talking about match, I know that we were looking forward to seeing our female Jamaica Rugby team playing. Fortunately, due to circumstances
beyond their control,
they won't be playing this weekend. So
still upset.
I'm not kind of disappointed. No vex.
Still upset.
Like no vex, because the whole reason why
it makes no sense.
Alarm to wake up 4:12 in the morning are because I want to see the females. I turn off my alarm, I don't want to see somebody else. And then I didn't want to see. And then in that place, so.
No, honestly, I really just don't get it. Like the worst part about it, there's not been a statement as to why they were stopped. You just hear say, they were stopped. Boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Better luck next time. Essentially, that is what it sounds like.
It's safe. All right, then get stopped.
So,
there was a delay.
Really never want to do this. Never want to do this.
So who is supposed to be held accountable now? Because obviously it's not them.
But Dario, the thing is, yes, them get delayed before they leave the island. Fine. Then when they reach the next airport, go again, them get stopped by immigration officer or whatever, whoever stopped them. What the reason why them get stopped? There's no chance.
So wait, they were delayed twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's no something that only thing we hear is that them get delayed, them get stopped. So better luck next time, and next weekend they will play in the sevens. They're like
the tournament where they in a USA where them keep must see that I last shot where they go have to see if they can go in the Olympics or something like that.
And them go against USA and all of them things, but that's beyond the point. My reason is give a better something there why the reason why them get stopped.
So hold on. Sorry to cut you. Something just came to me. Is somebody gonna get sanctioned or we get sanctioned? Well, it's not our fault.
No.
Good question.
No, because why I ask this? I remember we messed up for a 15th match and got a sanction.
Yeah, but Dario, this
And
is
had to pay a fine.
fault. And it is
So,
not.
so it's not out of our control.
It
So
is way out of our control.
why is no one being blamed?
That's the whole point. We are not. Only thing we hear is that them get stopped, them never get to play. We're looking send out a statement, and that's it. The union.
Oh, so because we're not
the union send out a shot.
I don't want to say, but so because we are not certain countries from other continents.
Because we're a third world country, and depending on the ranking of where we are at the moment, that is the reason
yes,
why
so
they don't.
What is
the
reason to stop?
If we are in the wrong, you can publish that, hey, Jamaica's in the wrong. But when somebody else is in the wrong, because we are nobody, we just...
Hold on, Rajiv. I'm going to say this because it depends on my chest too long now, and I get really irritated by the facts that I can't say. If this was South Africa, USA, New Zealand, or Fiji, I know for a fact that the manager, the coach, or whoever would ask some questions to understand why this happened to them team. And I know for a fact, whichever immigration stop them, they are going to let them through. But because a little old Jamaica is a mixed country with all this negative energy that is presumed in the world.
And it's the females as well.
Yes, we all forget that sexism is still a thing. So, explain to me this. So, what they're trying to convey to us, because this is what I take from it, that our management team is just so incompetent that somehow somebody is not a legal person to be traveling or them to have COVID vaccination. They're just so incompetent.
But them couldn't.
Hold on, Rajiv. So all of that is such a thing, and yet still, they won't be able to participate in a tournament that is literally to decide whether or not they go to Olympics. They have to wait till they have to play the most professional, high class like USA.
The harder tournament.
Is either somebody I play a funny joke and we don't start laughing and we don't see the joke, or somebody actively try to piss we off as fans. And I think
it's just a really lame comedian. I don't know.
But them couldn't leave the island if they never have them negative COVID tests. If they never get them waiver to go in, then couldn't leave the flipping island. If something wrong with somebody, then would I get stopped from then the island? Then couldn't leave the island. So what are the reason to stop an entire national team where got somewhere to play a tournament? And then say that and what when they start them, what the reason when they start them? What they start them for? What explanation what them get? Oh, we stop them because of why reason we don't know. We don't know the reason.
I know the worst part about it. We're not gonna ever get a reason, because we don't need to get a reason. That's how it comes across to me. Yeah, that too, Dario.
And that too. We'll never get a reason. We will never get a reason and why it happened. Only thing we're gonna hear is them get delayed. That is it. We're not gonna hear the full story. And that the next thing we're have. We're not gonna get to that, but that's no semi-vex.
And we need to really talk about the two local man them. Wow. Also got delayed as well. Tino and Mesado. Tino has experienced a sevens before, so I don't think he'd be too disappointed. But Mesado, I feel
he's a debutant here.
I feel for him because it's his first taste of a tournament outside of Jamaica where he's playing for the national team. And while I don't know if what he's been doing since the COVID break, I don't know he has been putting in the work, because there's no way he could get picked on just what he's done in the past. So if you know, say, the man get delayed by something as trivial as this, and know he's going to miss a whole tournament because of it.
Because of someone else's mistake.
You have to feel for the man, and then the question go come into play. When again? When will this opportunity arise again?
If it does,
I truly don't even know, man. My day at work, I'm just think about that, and the whole time, for some reason, I just how that feeling say, yo, Jamaica get 3 points. Something I feel right about it.
yeah, cause
Like no feel no way, like
Uganda
like
team
no feel no way, like no feel no way. Like I'm grateful to say, yeah, we get some 3 points. Yeah, we're close. I feel left out of the group, but 3 points just so. No
Uganda team pull out because of them negative COVID test on them play out.
Yeah, I understand that, and my condolences to any of our Ugandan fans that we have if they do listen to this eventually. But like, brother, I can only imagine what go through the minds of Messado, Antoinette, Shani, Naomi.
Honestly, me would have feel away if I didn't them shoes. Honestly, I feel away if I wasn't putting all of the work there to reach this far so close, and then it's happened. I'm definitely feel away, bro. But as my granny always said, everything up there is.
But we're not going to ever know the reason.
Exactly. So, have you guys seen the team list for the males? Because I haven't.
Well, we're talking about rugby sevens.
Yeah.
Well, it's a British contingent. How much of them? 11 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mason Canton Brown, Rodri Adams, the whole 9 yard, the usual suspects you expect for them. Daniel Fessel, all of them. So,
But based on what I'm seeing, I never see Mikhail, Ronaldo,
this
players
was
on them list.
you're sly. You need 10 points. Don't worry, you get the 10 points.
We are talking about
You're slick, you know. You're slick.
we are
The whole time I wonder how you lead to, and then you don't drop it. Don't worry.
I lead to nothing. We just ask a question. Me not see the players them. Me not
Bro,
see
I'm really upset about the girls. Sorry if I'm quiet,
Ronaldo,
but I'm really upset about the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm upset as well.
I think all of us are, but you see, because they have another tournament that's coming up. Hopefully, this time immigration doesn't try to stop them for lack of a better term, bullshit reasons. But you know,
And as I say, everything I'm very.
But you asked Rajiv, where is Mikel, Speedy, and Eddie, sir?
I'm just saying, I haven't seen them.
I can only presume they are in the island, either working or working out or training, whichever of the three.
So they weren't selected for this service then.
I have no form of information. I'm not an insider on these things, sir. You would have to contact the Jamaica Rugby Association personally
I'm
get
just,
that information.
assuming, sir. I'm just assuming this.
Sir, I am not going to be part of your assumptions, sir. Because the last time I was part of your assumptions, sir, I got myself in trouble. I was told I couldn't make a female team, sir. So I'm not going to be a part of your assumptions, sir.
Brother, you know, give a flying if nobody wanting about me. One, me now I can kiss nobody ass to make the national team. Two, nobody now pay me mortgage, pay me light, pay me water, pay me internet, put food on the table, so me no give a flying if nobody wanting about me. I am asking a question based on what I'm seeing. You get me? So whoever want get offended and go for them feelings like some big idiot, he them problem, not mine. You get me? So me I ask how me not see them one day.
You done?
Based on what I've seen, that me I ask.
Yeah, you done?
You get me? And nobody we under 6'2" can't bad me up. So,
me and Dario perfect, so I'm telling you that, man.
so I'm asking why them, if them never get selected, why they never get selected? Because me not see them on the training camp. Me not see nobody put up no picture, nothing about them. No male team list never come out. So me ask a question. Me just ask a question.
You don't know the answer to that question. I think that's a question and almost literally everyone's lips in Jamaica who is associated with rugby. As a matter of fact, if I may be so bold, a friend of mine, she's been following both rugby union and rugby league teams for a while now. And for some reason, she decided she wanted to text my phone this morning and voice note me a very long voice note. Why don't I see Mikael and Speedy? Oh, and that guy named Eddie, that's the stepper guy. And brother, I laughed so hard. I think I almost punched the lung.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
because
because
people
of I don't know if it's because of how she said it, or just because I knew for a fact that they weren't selected. But I mean, honestly, to be fair, I mean I'm indifferent to it all. I mean, if they get selected, then get selected. Maybe I just want anything.
people, honestly, that people are gonna ask.
Yeah, I mean, I said
people are gonna ask. If whoever in charge choose to answer, then they answer. If they don't want to answer, then they don't answer. Them not obligated to nobody. But people are gonna ask. Yo, honestly, Michael, Eddie, and PD upcoming are literally the PS are rugby sevens in Jamaica. And me not I don't. So if they're not on the team, people are gonna ask. People are ask why they're not on the team. So you can't blame people for asking questions. Because I'm saying anybody want to go up in the field and feel them problem, then you can go find the ice pick and jump off. Anyways.
Man chose violence, Dario. The man chose violence.
No, but I should.
Typical. At least it's consistent.
Hold on. What Dario is referring to consistent. Are you referring to
consistent violence?
Oh, I thought you were referring to what the topic.
When I'm talking about something I care about and that I love, I am
Rajiv, if you're talking about your favorite dessert that you want to eat for dinner, you're going to be violent. So I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Because that's something I love what you're talking about.
So, sir, so hold on, let me get this straight. Your girlfriend be your favorite dessert. I say, yeah, man, long time I forget it. Really?
Yeah, man, I said long time should I give me it?
You want a man just stuff in your bacon?
Cheesecake.
No, I'm gonna eat cheesecake. Excuse. Rude.
Oi, you see when your birthday comes, I'm going to make sure I get a slice of cheesecake for you, just to piss you off.
Well, I can't go give my daughter and say, hey, uncle, that give out cheesecake.
Yeah, the man.
She would eat it.
Yeah, the man.
I'm not. I'm that. No, yeah, talk about.
Well, gents, I thought it would actually be longer, but I mean, it seems as if we covered it in quite a short amount of time.
Yeah, well, but they are, I wonder if we forget of 4:12 tomorrow morning. Watching the series, yes or no?
I mean, you're gonna have to watch it for both of us, you know, sir.
You can always rewatch it on YouTube, you know, but
yeah, it will be rewatchable later on.
Yeah, you know, brother, you know how long it might. You see, Rugby America's not a World Rugby YouTube channel. Let me tell you this. They like to put their long streams and they don't put timestamps on where each match is played. They won't say, hey, here's the match. Watch through everything.
There's a thing called Quick Buff. There's a thing called Quick Buff, sir. It does all Jamaica goals. We think I still gonna watch all of that. You're rude squad. No, boy,
Anyway,
but
I believe there are
we
some.
kind of lose interest too, because as I say, the females like not play, and at them they really want to see. But
Believe there are
I
some
might force myself and
fixtures
get back.
playing tonight. Yes. So Newcastle Knights and Warriors will be playing at 12 o'clock. God help New Zealand Warriors here.
Can watch that as soon as back.
Dragons and Raiders 2:30. Raiders, please beat them. Storms and West Tigers. I would hope West Tigers could pull off an upset, but now I get Butter Bros. And on Sunday? No. Saturday, 11 p.m., Eels and Bulldogs. And last but not least, Dario's team will be playing on the 20th of June, Titans versus Sea Eagles. That will be at 105. My predictions: Warriors might lose. Raiders, Butter Bros, Dragons, Storm, Butter Bros, West Tigers by 50 points. Eels, Butter Bros, Bulldogs by about 30. And Sea Eagles quick by Titans by 2 points.
Yep.
Sorry, the Sharks win.
Me now wait on that no. Let's now wait on it.
I don't like the team is despicable. I have every reason to despise them right now. My youth.
That's that we if ever said that I love the one.
No, I don't care what you want to say. You know, my team could have reached it. My team could have finished at the bottom of the table. Sharks need to be right this one. You know, at the bottom with me.
I hear you.
I want things still for some reason. Then decide to wake up and start playing now because then realize, oh, we can actually make the finals now. It's a shit. Or they could have played stuff for them previous coach. Shit. Like some team we know. I can't name still. Broncos.
Yeah, it's no. What?
But fun fact, Broncos have had about 14 different half spearing for this season alone.
4?
14.
14.
Oh, 14?
If it was 4, it wouldn't be so bad, brother. Yo, Rajiv, you know, see if you can talk to Sharks to see if we can sign Anthony Milford for Broncos, sir.
No, we're good.
Yo, we can get an extra outside back, you know, and they need an outside back.
We're good. Next year we're going to lose every match. No, we're good.
Yo, what a day that would be.
We're good, man. What's that? Make him stay with him there.
All right, I know I know it's a running gag with us, but I don't despite Sharks. Sharks is a very good team, and I just don't like the players' attitude because they could have win for them World Cup. But you know, that's how I go. Life.
No man, them have better motivation. Right?
Move for some. Move for some, man. Go better motivation. Go better motivation. Stop defending man in foolishness, man. Go for some, man.
Our team, I always defend them.
Even when they're wrong, you go defend them. You know what is true? It's time for us to end this podcast. Gents.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for listening. Thank you again for watching. Leave us a like, send us a comment, a review. And just thank you again for the support as we're building this brand. And yeah, thank you and stay awesome.
And for anyone who plans on getting butt hurt, because we know there's going to be a few, take what we say with a grain of salt. We don't say this crap just because we like to hear ourselves talk. Because honestly, my voice sounds horrible enough. We say these things because we want our country to be somewhere where we can say, hey, we were a part of this or we were supporting this when it was nothing. Because I don't know a single person even if they don't agree with the current regime of either league or union that wants either code to do badly when they go to international tournaments. So to see
Well,
I'm not going down that route with you, Dowie. I don't care what you want to say.
Listen,
you don't have to.
you can say what you want, but people hate me because other people say they hate me, so I really not care.
Well, until they get to know you, they'll like you like me. Because at one point I used to despise you too. The only reason I can't take you now is because you keep on a run left me. So you're going in a fast, you know?
It is what it is, sir.
No.
I really don't care. But as I say, we say it because we actually want to see country go far with local players mixed in. You get me?
Unlike what most people would want to say that we are the reason why the country is how it is. We actually want our country to be forward. So, but I suppose constructive criticism it will be cancelled eventually too. So I look forward to that.
If three people can stop the growth of a sport, I am not here. If me can do that, I not can go take over the world. I got to take over one country.
If an opinion from someone who can make a national team will stop the growth, I mean, then what is the point of that growth then?
Exactly.
But oh well, gents. Oh well. Right about now.
Doc?
Eh? No, but am I wrong though? No, but
no, you're not. You're not wrong.
No, wait, I true on still Dave Anderson. Every time I replay the conversation, I laugh every single time.
No, I replay the conversation in my head literally daily. I'm not even exaggerating. I replay it daily.
It's because I know some enough people rent free. I have nothing to say more than
that. Yes, rent free. Oi,
free.
Oi. I think I cost as much as one of my modems that I sell these days. $9.99. Jets, take care of yourself, yeah, man. I'm gonna be there. I go get some. Oh,
for the night. We'll see you guys.
Yeah.